Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DDT Football Podcast. As you, it's me and Dave for now. Our boy Tone just became a dad today. And we letting him take care of his situation, but Dave is a dad himself, so you know, we're here for him, and if he joins in, then he joins in. If he doesn't, we'll hold the fort down for him.
As a father myself, I entirely understand. Your boy Dave and Dio were uncles now. Well, Dio and Tony were already uncles because I already have a kid, but you get what I'm saying. So, um, so if you are currently watching this live, I would like for everybody to bow their heads. Dio, bow your head. We're gonna say a quick prayer for Tony, his lovely wife, and their newborn son. Father God, we thank you for today. We thank you for the blessings you have given us and the blessings you will give us in the future. We would like to also like to thank you for allowing Tony and his lovely wife to give birth to a healthy baby boy, and we thank you for this little bundle of joy that we now consider part of the DDT family. Please guide them in the righteous path and allow them to be great parents and for their new bundle of joy to grow up big, healthy, and strong. In your name, amen. And Tony and Dio are officially off of the live for whatever reason.
My bad, man. My man's hit me trying to FaceTime me, fucked up everything. But all right, without further ado, it was great. It was a great prayer, by the way. Great prayer. By the way, all right. Without further ado, let's start recapping week 6. The first game we're gonna do is obviously the London game, the Ravens and the Titans. What did you? What was your takeaway from this game?
The Ravens took care of business. I didn't think they were going to pull it off at first. Of course, Lamar was inconsistent. I saw how inconsistent he was during that match. But I mean, all I can say is they took care of business. They took care of business. And again, I'm gonna keep saying this. D Hop, what were you thinking going to the Titans? What were you thinking going to the Titans? What were you thinking? Get out of there as soon as freaking possible. You had no business there in the first place. You want to win the Super Bowl, you ain't gonna get it in Tennessee. Period. And with Ryan Tannehill leaving the game, ooh, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good.
Well, Tannehill only threw for 76 yards. That's a recipe for disaster. Derrick Henry had over 100 yards rushing until he didn't. But this game was all about the Ravens taking care of business. Lamar only had 9 incompletions, which was good. He threw that ill-advised interception that got Tennessee points, but that's neither here nor there. But the Ravens took care of business. Now they got first place in the division all by themselves until Pittsburgh plays again this week coming off the bye. But we'll worry about Pittsburgh on Friday. Now, Tennessee, they're in trouble because Jacksonville is now 4-2, and we'll talk about their game against the Colts. And Houston, well, they're not going anywhere. So, speaking of the Jaguars, they beat the Colts 37-20. Trevor Lawrence got hurt in this game, so there's a possible chance he may not play on Thursday. But either way it goes, the Jags defense won this game because Gardner Minshew threw 3 interceptions. You ain't winning no game throwing 3 interceptions, man. Turn the ball over 3 times. And they took away Zach Moss and they took away Jonathan Taylor. So the Colts, one of their D linemen got suspended for PED uses. So sucks for them, but hey, that's the way the cookie crumbles. And the Jags, this division's not a lock for them. It's not a lock for them. They still got to deal with Houston again. So go ahead, Dave.
So my takeaway on the game is pretty simple. Also, I want to give a quick shout out to Richardson. Clearly, they say he's going to be out for the rest of the season, so he'll up soon.
Yeah.
The Colts' leading rusher, clearly Zach Moss, ran for only 21 yards a carry on 7 carries. That's averaging 3 yards a carry. That's very unacceptable. The only star on that team was Michael Pittman. Michael Pittman did very, very well. As far as the Jags are concerned, their leading rusher only ran for 55 yards. Their leading receiver had 49 yards. So clearly the defense was stepping up because the offense didn't have to do much. However, Trevor Lawrence threw for under 200 yards, still won the game.
And plus, can we? We're not. Trevor Lawrence is not a top 10 quarterback right now. He's just not. He's just not. So
I can name quarterbacks way better than him. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So just stop. All right. The Panthers and the Dolphins. Look, the Panthers went up 14-0, and the Dolphins outscored them 42-7. The remaining of the game. If you don't have a defense that can play with the Miami Dolphins, and if you don't have the offense that can put up enough points to play with the Miami Dolphins, they will blow you out.
No, I think the only defense in the right now that can run with Miami is San Francisco and Cleveland.
Yeah,
I think that's it. Everybody else.
Don't forget about the Jets
and the Jets. Well, we'll talk about them in a minute because I got a lot to say about that. I'm about to call everybody out on that bias shit, but yeah, Miami did what they're supposed to do. They started off slow, but they finished strong. Good luck dropping that offense.
Raheem Mostert had 17 carries for 115 yards. Tyreek Hill had 6 catches for 163 yards.
They say he's almost to 1,000 yards already.
He's 186 yards away from 1,000 yards, bro. And we're nowhere near like halfway point of the season. That's insane.
Could it be possible that Tyreek Hill gets 2,000 yards this year?
It is possible. It is possible because the scheme that they have, and you can't double team them because they got Jalen Waddle on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Bryce Young, he's getting better, but
he's a rookie.
He's a rookie, so we'll give him some more time. Adam Thielen's having a resurgent year. My man had 11 catches for 115 yards and a TD. So, yeah, good for them. Good for them. The Vikings and the Bears. Justin Fields getting hurt is a bummer because you were seeing how the Bears was playing offensively with him throwing the ball to DJ Moore, and now that he hurt his thumb, he dislocated his thumb. They're relying on a rookie name, Tyson Badgett. Good luck to the Bears. As far as the Vikings is concerned, they just did enough to get by. They look their passing offense did not look the same without Justin Jefferson, and they could barely run the football. So, but their defense won them this game. So, kudos to them.
They missed Justin Jefferson badly,
Yeah,
badly,
yeah,
badly.
yeah. Your thoughts about the Viking? I mean, your thoughts about the Bears?
They're in trouble. They're in trouble. They are in trouble. Justin Fields is gonna be. I think they said Justin Fields is gonna miss a couple weeks. I think he broke his finger or hurt his finger or something.
He dislocated his thumb.
Yeah. Yeah, they're in trouble. He's already bad with a good thumb. Just
Oh, shit.
yeah.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
They're in trouble. Chicago is in some trouble, boy.
That's wild, bro. That is wild. All right. The Saints and the Texans. I believe I had this. I had this. The Texans defense came to play, and they shut down New Orleans in the fourth quarter. They shut New Orleans down in the fourth quarter. They got after Derek Carr, even though Derek Carr threw for 300 yards. But he wasn't good. His quarterback rating was 83. You ain't winning no game. And then he was 32 for 50. 32 for 50? Ain't that less than 50%?
Yep.
32 for 50, ain't that less than 50%?
Yep.
That's not good enough.
But I'm pretty sure that's under 50%.
That's not good enough. Alvin Kamara couldn't run the football. They only had 89 yards rushing as a team. Olave had 96 yards receiving on 10 targets. But this was all about Houston. CJ Stroud only threw for less than 200 yards. You were right. He threw his first pick. You said that he was going to throw his first pick of the year?
Mm-hmm. I think Tony did.
Well, y'all both was right, but then he bounced back and threw 2 TDs. So, shout out to the Texans, man. They ain't going nowhere. I told you they're not going nowhere, and they're going to be there till the end. I like the direction that they're going with CJ Stroud, and D'Amico Ryan's got their defense flying around. They swarming. They are swarming to the ball. They are making plays. I thought my man Will Anderson was going to have a breakout game. He didn't have it yet, but it's coming. He's coming. Will Anderson is coming. So kudos to the Texans. They ain't going nowhere. As far as New Orleans, they are facing a must-win on Thursday night against the Jags. So go ahead.
The Texans are here to stay. CJ Stroud is the future of that franchise if he stays healthy. Now all they need to do is they have a defense. All you need to do is just build around him. Like get you a big name receiver, possibly a big name running back, maybe build that offensive line from the ground up. And I think the Texans is going to be a Super Bowl contender in the next few years. Well, maybe I give them about I give them about 2 years. They'll be Super Bowl contenders. 2-3 years.
They have a shot, man, because everything depends on CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud, he looks like the best quarterback to come out of Ohio State ever, which is insane to me that Ohio State has never had a Pro Bowl quarterback. That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, we'll leave the Browns 49ers game till the end. We'll do all of that. The Patriots and the Raiders. Look, bro. I'm sick and tired of the Raiders not using Devontae Adams right. I really am. Devontae Adams only had 2 catches for 29 yards on 5 targets. That's not good enough.
Who's throwing him the football?
it was Jimmy Garoppolo and then Brian Hoyer.
Do you see my point?
Gridiron Yuki, we will talk about the 49ers later. We're not going to talk about it now. We'll talk about it later. We'll get the games that did not matter out the way now. So, man, the Patriots, their season's over. I don't know how they're going to recover from this. Matt Jones was terrible. He was terrible. He threw for 200 yards and he threw a pick. They got the run game going with Zeke and Ramondre Stevenson, but when your quarterback plays like trash, you're not going to win no game. You're not going to win no games, man. You're just not.
Nope.
So,
nope.
And Mac Jones is going to cost Bill Belichick his job. He just is. I don't see why. Well, yeah, their season's over. Their season's been over since they played against the Saints. But their season was over when they lost to the Cowboys. When they got smacked 38-3. So
that.
what you say?
Don't do that.
But it was true.
Don't do that. Don't do that. That was
true though.
You know, we all knew it was over after that, but you ain't gotta say it. You ain't gotta say it.
Come on, man. It was the truth. Like you can't just
say it. You ain't gotta say it. God damn.
And then Kendrick Bourne had 10 catches for 89 yards. Oh well, look who it is.
Yo, what's good?
Pop
no video for y'all niggas tonight. I'm gonna show y'all audio.
Papa Tone was in the building.
All
right, let's get your reactions of these games first. What's your thoughts about the Ravens? What's your thoughts about the Ravens and the Titans?
Oh, the Titans stink. And the Ravens field goal them to death. That was disgusting. Shout out to Justin Incredible though, man. Shout out to Justin Tucker here with my fantasy game. Appreciate you. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Bad love to you, broski. Appreciate you, my guy.
Okay.
I'm gonna hop on the computer. I'll be right back in 1 second.
All right.
Hold on.